It was another violent weekend on Baltimore streets. Police responded to several shootings around the city, one involving a 10-year-old girl who was injured as a result of a gunfight. Fox 45's Joseph Ojo live with what a former deputy commissioner says needs to be done before we see a reduction in violence in our city. Joseph?
Mary, former BPD deputy commissioner and Fox 45 news contributor Jason Johnson says women and children used to be off limits. And until accountability is held in the city for criminals, he says the violence seen this weekend will continue.
Another weekend in Baltimore City plagued with crime. Saturday, evidence markers and shell casings littered the ground after police say a 10-year-old girl walking along Frederick Avenue was injured as a result of a gunfight between a group on dirt bikes and another group.
It's sad that they're just shooting and they don't care who's around.
The violence didn't stop there. On Sunday night, in a bizarre incident at Popeyes in southeast Baltimore, police say an angry customer fired shots into the window of Popeyes, injuring a security guard. Police also responded to a shooting of a 60-year-old woman, as well as the shooting of a 16-year-old girl and a 29-year-old woman.
It used to be street code that women and children were supposed to be not targets for acts of violence.
In a year where Baltimore has seen 315 homicides to date and 691 non-fatal shootings, the city is now facing the likelihood of more than 700 non-fatal shootings once again. Former BPD Deputy Commissioner Jason Johnson says it's alarming that a growing number of women are becoming targets in shootings.
And it's proof positive when a 10-year-old is on the street. A 10-year-old is on the street and becomes a victim of street violence, having nothing whatsoever to do with it.
Johnson says until criminals are held accountable for their violent acts, more violent weekends are ahead for the city.
We really need to create a system where people won't commit acts of violence because they fear being caught and facing real consequences, and right now they don't.
And I did reach out to Mayor Scott's office to see how he would work with a commissioner to curb violence in the city. I have not yet heard back. Live in Baltimore, Joseph Ojo, Fox 45 News.